What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today we'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for strategy B with the ticker symbol MSTR. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So let's see what the market participants are cooking up on the chart and where price is most likely headed next. So today is basically flat thus far. We still have about another 55 minutes left in the market till it closes. So most likely it's going to be trading above the 300 level, but probably staying below the 320 level. As you can see here, kind of like inside within the day's range. Most likely it'll stay within the day's range. I think there's some sort of news event coming out very soon about the tariffs or whatever. But either way, see what happens. We have to go off of what we see on the technicals, not on the news, because news can be subjective. So we have a downward sloping trend line in play. Price just hit that, got rejected. However, this could be setting up as a higher low. We could draw a trend line off the swing lows as well, because that is valid. It is holding. So let's see what happens. It looks like price is trying to make a move up higher. If it does, I'm looking for right around the high 300s. One leg up right here. Second leg up, that'll take price right around to the 387 level. However, if price cannot break this downward sloping trend line, most likely it's just going to hold, and then we're going to come back down to probably the 240s, 230s, potentially even lower. So just depends on what the market is wanting to do. As right now, it can go either way. In the macro, it still looks bullish, but in the short term, bears are still leading and dominating and having control of the chart until we see a strong, decisive break of this downward sloping trend line. So until we see a break of this downward sloping trend line, then you need to maintain a bearish bias in the short term. But long term, you can maintain a bullish bias because the bearish bias is not that far played out where it's changing the macro structure. As right now, the macro structure still looks bullish. Bitcoin treasury companies, MicroStrategy still at 520,185 Bitcoin. Metaplanet still at 4,200. Looks like they just bought some more yesterday, or even more today. They added 120. Yesterday, 696. The most they ever purchased, it looks like. And they said they're not stopping anytime soon. And then basically another 160 today. So that's pretty good. And then also Kango, I think this is a Chinese company, leading automotive transaction service platform in China. They bought some recently or added to the treasury April 1st, 530. So again, every time these companies buy, they're taking out a supply, a circulating supply off the market. And MicroStrategy buys enough where it's taking out like months of supply, that the miners are issuing. So it's pretty impressive that one company can take out weeks, if not months of, new supply that would be issued in basically one go. And, they're probably going to hold, not sell, and continue to grow. And a lot of these other companies will most likely follow. Still very early. Most of these companies are below 1,000 holdings. So see what happens in the future. But overall, still very bullish on the fundamentals side. I think you guys like to hear my rants about my philosophical reasons and my reasons for the markets and stuff like that. I was thinking about other things. I never really heard this before, but I was always thinking, what is the most powerful thing in the universe, right? If you think about it, what would be the most powerful thing in the universe? I think, some people might say, oh, maybe the nuclear bomb. And then, maybe someone might say, airplanes or rocket ships or, whatever, you can name. But I would say it's the human mind. And I think it's the human mind because what created all those powerful things? It was the human mind. So wouldn't that make it the most powerful thing in the universe? Which, known to man so far, known to man, it would be the most powerful thing known to man in the universe, the human mind, which means that you have the most powerful thing in the universe, which is the human mind. So what are you doing with that powerful thing? Are you using it to improve your life? Using it to solve problems? It's the same brain that Einstein had. It's the same brain that Nikola Tesla had. Same brain that Elon Musk had. Yeah, you can obviously nitpick and say, oh, it's not wired the same way and all this stuff. But I mean, let's just say physically it's the same size. It's not like 3 times bigger in someone else's head. And it's the same structure. So I think maybe the human mind is the most powerful thing in the universe known to man so far. And we all have one of that. We all have, that powerful thing in our skull, in our head. So we just choose to do. We have the choice to use it how we want to use it. So if you guys disagree, let me know. I want to change my thought. But as of right now, I believe that is the most powerful thing in the universe, the human mind. Let's take a look at the weekly charts before we finish off the video for MicroStrategy and or strategy. As you can see here, I like MicroStrategy better. It just sounds, it rolls off the tongue better, as I've heard Jor say on his YouTube channel. Strategy is okay too. I think is definitely more future proof to what they're doing, but MicroStrategy sounds better as a company, and they even keep in the same ticker symbol MSTR as of right now. I don't know if they're gonna change it to like STR or something, STA, or I don't know if those are already taken or not, but I don't know if they're gonna change the ticker symbol as well. Either way, the macro chart looks bullish still. We're still above the bullish trend lines, potentially setting up as a higher low. It's not guaranteed. I want to see a break of this downward sloping trend line. Once that happens with the decisive break, is potentially going to be game over for the shorts. And we're probably going to come back to this prior all-time high and most likely even exceed it for higher prices. We have this uptrend in play still. We have measurable targets up in play still. So overall, expecting higher prices from MicroStrategy. So all I have this day, and most likely I'll give you guys an update tomorrow. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.